What's up, folks? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the LUMIX S5 and what it could gain, or what I'm pretty sure it's going to gain from the S9. The S9 has fixed an issue, or they have fixed an issue on the S9 that the S5 Mark II and the S5 Mark IIX still have, and that is the bringing on the new hybrid detect autofocus to the slow motions in 1080p. There have been a couple of YouTubers that have released videos basically showing us that yes, this issue has been fixed on the S9. So that's amazing, because the S9 has the same sensor as the S5 Mark II and the 2X, and same basically processor and everything. So that means we are going to be able to receive a firmware update to fix this issue. The next thing, I really hope so they will do it. I don't know if it's more of an AI thing. They haven't declared if the S9 has actually an AI chip. I don't know, but hybrid zoom. Hybrid zoom is one of these features that I'm so eager to try on if it comes on the S5 Mark II and the S5 Mark IIX, because it's just amazing, because you can just basically double down on when, of course, you have like zoom lens and stuff like that. It basically will decrease the megapixels resolution that the image is delivering, but at the same time you are kind of, it's not cropping in the sensor. You're literally like zooming in the sensor. So of course, while you're zooming in, you lose some quality, but still you will be able to zoom further than your lens can do. So that's really amazing, and I'm so curious to test it out. But what I've seen until now, it looks so freaking good, and I'm eager to try it out. If I manage to get my hands actually on an S9, I would like to test it out. Write me down if you actually own one and you would like to meet up if you're based in Finland, and let's hang out and let me test it out. But the next basically thing that I hope it will trickle down to the S5 Mark II and S5 Mark IIX, the MP4 Lite. So that's really amazing, because it's basically a 50 megabyte of file, and it's basically a 3x2 4K version basically. So we have the open gate in 6K, and this is basically an open gate in 4K that will permit you to basically go back and forth from your computer, your phone and the camera in a more easier way and faster. So it's just designed for you to be able to move in quickly. It's actually a 3.8K, but it's, who cares, because then when you crop in the image, you're still gonna have the space you need to, and you're still going to deliver it in 1080p, because there is no platform that supports more than 1080p shorts. So that's what it's designed for. Can't do much about it. Another thing that I hope it will triple down are the LUT, the 39 LUT support, and the stacking possibility. What I mean, basically you can have the possibility on having in camera 39 LUTs, and when you are baking them in with the real-time LUT, you are able to do basically 2 LUTs together, baked in 2 LUTs together. And that's even amazing, because that means you can just put the usual LUT that you use basically by converting, they say, the flutter to like bring it to the 709, and then you can actually bake in your creative LUT. So that's really cool. I really hope they bring it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring it, but in case they don't do it, they have to do it. There is no chance. They have to do it. The next thing is the Lumix Lab app. It can be actually already downloaded for Android phones. For iOS is coming still. I'm an iOS user, so I can't download it yet, but in any case, it wouldn't work with the S5 Mark II and the Mark IIX yet. And that's the thing. but I really hope it comes so that we can get to download all this amazing LUTs from all the creatives and stuff like that for free. So now you don't need to go out there and buy like all of these bunches of creative LUTs for like 50 to 500 euros and stuff like that. They are all creating the LUTs in the app for free for you to use. There are, of course, a lot of them that are really useless, but there are quite many that are really useful too. I actually have an Android phone home, now that I think about it. I'll download it and see. And one of the amazing things is that they are going to actually squeeze in the Lumix Sync app, which I always thought that it was probably useless in my case, just because of the issues that it had. And I talked about it in a video that I will link up here. So I will not go too deep into it. They will like squeeze it together. So for what I understood, the Lumix Lab app and the Lumix Sync are gonna be one app in the future, which is really amazing because I really always said that the Lumix Sync app, it looks really updated and it really needed a refresh and a little bit of modernizing. So it's really cool that they are gonna do that. And now I'm gonna tell you why I think, or why I'm saying that what I'm saying now, Well, now I'm going to reveal why I think all of these things will be happening to the S5 Mark II and the S5 Mark IIX because Lumix said so. If we go on Panasonic website where you can find and download the Lumix Lab, it specifically wrote there that it's coming in the future for the S5 Mark II, the S5 Mark IIX, and the G9 Mark II. All the new cameras from Lumix basically are going to receive this app. And to be able to use this app, you need to have other things and at least many of the features that the S9 have. So what does that mean? That means that you will at least get the 39 LUTs possibilities for your camera, the MP4 Lite at least you should be getting, or we should be getting, and well, hybrid zoom is not something really relevant to the Lumix Lab app, but I still hope we will get it. And the phase detect autofocus in the slow motion for the 1080p, it's not relevant to the Lab app, so it doesn't matter if we get it or not. But it wouldn't make sense if they wouldn't give them to us if a camera that is lower cost, and a camera that is meant for a different people have it. Your bigger cameras should have it too. I just hope they're not gonna do like Sony and Canon where they just leave out things from the cameras just because they are for different niches and stuff like that. Just give us the same thing in other cameras and leave the creators choose what camera they want to use based on that. So here is what I wanted to talk about today. But what do you think? Do you think Lumix will actually give us all of these things? We know that the lab is coming, the Lumix Lab is coming, and for sure the 39 LUT we will receive it because it's kind of correlated to it. But the rest, and do you think there's gonna be anything else they are gonna give us? And yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about today. Let's have a chat down below. Take good care of yourself, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.